Guys, jumping in, part 2, season 8. We were on the Source Blizz. We have jumped ahead a lot, so you guys can see by the screen that same sorceress that we were doing those normal shank and normal throne room. We got to 41. We got boosted and helped through Nightmare to level about 70. And then I had some help in Hell. But now we have arrived in Hell, and I want to share this with you guys. So I've probably owned the first real step getting through Hell and basically being able to start playing solo is getting your insight, getting your Merc, and then start what I do. So this is what I do. So I want to share this with you. You guys can see this. I'm going to pull up my info of my guy. So my swap. So when I'm teleporting around, you guys can see this 104. I have it on the screen on 105, but I'm at 114 FCR, and we'll go over my very, very extremely basic gear. And then my swap, I want to show this. The reason I'm making this whole video is you guys can see in my bags what I got to drop. I've only done about 50 Hell Mephisto runs, and look at this. Look, unidentified Shako. This is what my first step. I don't run my Merc. I come in here and I do a couple of 100 Hell Mephisto runs just to start getting some basic gear. As long as you hit your 105 faster cast rate, you're going to be able to come in and do a bunch of these Hell Mephisto runs. And so what I want to show is on the screen. Look at this basic magic find. I mean, it obviously only has 2 sockets. My headpiece I'm using was 40%. I'm using a spectral shard just for the 50 FCR. We got a Higgins wisdom, so 20% faster crash rate, 1 to all skills. I got my spirit. I've got, look at these very terrible. I need chances. I don't have them. This is just some basic magic find gloves. Some absolutely terrible ring. I could be using a faster cast rate or more resistances. This has energy on it, which is nice to help with my mana pool. But I could have, I need a Nagels. I need 2 Nagels. Like I could take this off and run Nagels. I could take this off and run Nagels. I already have my gold wrap. I could have Chances. I could have Shako. So this is what I'm talking about. We're going to identify this. You guys can see this. I'm trying to play a little catch up here from the last video. We're in normal, now we're in Hell. This is the first thing that I really do. And I'm going to show you guys, and once again, rant a little bit on how easy it is if you never played Source, getting acclimated with 105 FCR, moving, don't getting hit by dulls, and finding, kind of like 80% of the time, 90% of the time, how the maps work for Durance 2, and being able to just farm Mephisto over and over and over and over again, doing 50 Mephisto runs, 100, 200, and you're trying to find gear just like this. So you got Shako. Look at this thing. Shako, amazing. 2 to all skills, 2 to all attributes, a ton of life, a ton of mana, and 50% magic find. This thing is what just super buffs, especially your Source. Teleporting around, your skills, damage, magic find. This is huge for our guy. So right now, I'll put my swap on. So obviously I'm going to change. So we're going from 126. So it's probably only 10 magic find, but it's 2 to all skills. It's life. It's mana. So we actually, when we took that, let's see this. Hold on. Let's swap this back. Oh yeah. So it's just a massive amount of mana we gain, a massive amount of life. So my rant's over. We're going to be running. You guys can look at the timestamps below. We're going to be running some Mephistos and just showing you guys. And I'll timestamp, if you're new to this, how the Durance 2 works, how to get through it efficiently, and how 105 feels. So you guys can see when I have my swap. So I have my swap. So a swap means I'm going from my 105 FCR and I'm swapping when I go to kill the boss. I don't have any right now. I just have, you guys can make Rhyme. Rhyme is a shield you can make that will give you, I think, 25 or 30% magic find. It's a shield that you can make. And right now I could be using anything. I could be using anything for my swap and this slot for just magic find, because that's the only thing so your swap is, you know, you're using the Alibabas with sockets and Istroons in them. You're swapping in more magic find when you go to kill the boss, but when you're teleporting to Durance level 3, you want that 105, and then as soon as Mephisto's at 10% health, you use your swap. So we're going to jump into this. So I know that was a lot of info, but I just want to document this and show you guys at what I've done. So you guys can see I was at 126 magic find. I just found my first real find on this guy is a Shako. Huge find there. And I'll show you guys. So we're at, with our swap, we're at 136 magic find. We need a lot of help. I mean, right now, so my last real rant here is I could easily make or find better gloves. We need chances. I could obviously find right now rings that have magic find on them, just like a Nagel's. We could replace this. We're at 114. Or actually, I take that back. We'd have to run this if we want 105. We can't replace this yet. But if I had a necklace, yes, I have 3 to all skills for source. For damage, but I don't. Mephisto's dying pretty fast anyways. I don't have to run this. I could have a neck piece that is magic find on it. Oh, here we go. So you guys can see on this. Actually, you guys can't see it, but it says terror approaches. People have been spamming a bunch of annihilists. So they spawn in. Diablo invades your game, and you can get these annihilists trying to get a perfect 20-20-10 on these, but I'm not worried about it. We could obviously have I forget what war travs. We could have war travs here. This is not helping us in any way, shape, or form. Strength. I mean, this is 40% faster run walk, but that does not help us with teleport. So I could easily swap. Actually, look right now if we have any boots that have. See, these have 10 all res. That would help. These have faster run walk. No more boots. Actually, take that back. There's Siggins. That's nice. Cold res. But we need just magic find. So we actually don't have any boots with magic find. So war travs would be huge. But we're gonna jump into this so you guys can see the timestamps. And so I said, you know, my swap. So when I pay attention to you new sorceresses that want to try this, I pay attention to my swap. So my swap is blue shield is my magic find. My yellow shield is my 105 FCR. So we're gonna jump into this and do a couple of Mephistos and just show you guys. So I'm gonna rant here. I've did this on season 2. Probably did this on season 4. Anytime I make my first source, I want to share what I do. But you got to get used to. We have a huge mana pool. Before finding that Shako, my mana was only 520 or something. When you find level 1, you always know there's an 80 to 90% chance that so the entrance to level 3 is on the opposite side of the map. So if we're east, it's west. So that's exactly what I do. I beeline all the way west, and I know it's somewhere 80 to 90% of the time over here. It's going to be on the opposite side. The game is designed to kind of pull you in a certain direction. So we did not go far enough north. So we're looking northwest. That one was east. There should be something up here that kind of... But this might be a very unique situation. So we will see. But typically, that's how this game does this. So you guys can see, perfect. So we were like... You saw where we were far kind of southeast. This is northwest, and that's exactly where number 3 was. So that's my only rant on this. 80 to 90% of the time, Durance level 2 to find 3. It's if you can find 1, the entrance to 1, 3. So now here, right now, actually. We have Diablo invading our game. But I'm gonna stop. So I hit my swap, got my magic find, and then finish off Mephisto. So and this is it. This is exactly where I found my Shako. And wait, what? What? Okay, so let's unpack this real quick. I know that this is nothing. This is significant. So Duriels shell. This is a perfect example of doing these. Okay, and we got a Targe here. So I know I had some shit on me. I did not actually identify this. This was on my last run. But we're not really worried about this. Amplify. Okay, this is not part of the conversation. So Duriels shell is huge. Okay, if this was F, it would even be massive. Before you can get a fortitude, if this Duriels shell that just dropped, we're only rocking. Let's go up here and do this real quick. Let's change this. So we'll go to our source info. We're going to kind of fix this real quick. We're at 136. Okay, even if this rolled F, this thing is massive. When you're trying to get your Merc set up before you start making rune words, an F Duriels shell is really good. Can't be frozen. Tons of res, life, defense. This thing is perfect. And 15 to strength, it's just perfect for your Merc until you can get a fortitude, or you can get I forget what the other chests that you can make, but this is amazing. Look at this. We just got a founded Duriels shell. This is what we're trying to do. So I'm gonna stop ranting or running my trap here and just show you guys. So you do the 2 item racks, you do that super chest in the back, and then you finish off looking at those. I'm gonna just make sure I didn't throw anything down here that I really want. Not so much worried. Am I worried about this? Level 45. I think I'd much rather have the Targe. So, and then my headpiece, and just put that throw it away. So we're just gonna spam some of these. And if we do end up finding something so Duriels shell, so season 2 or season 4 off of Diablo, Hell Diablo, I ran, 15, 20 times with some help. And F Duriels shell dropped. And that's what I used on my Merc for a long time until I had a fortitude. Until you find your low rune and your F base you want to put fortitude in, Duriels shell F is amazing. Just like this one or just regular Duriels shell can be good. It's obviously not the best. It's not anything to brag about, but it can be an option. 15 all res, garbage. This thing's garbage. I already got my Shako. So I'm going to start plowing through these and hopefully get into an... Oh, didn't mean to do that. Sorry. Try to get into a rhythm here and just show you guys, be able to spam some of these, and at least for maybe some of the guys that want to stick around, that are new to Source, they can watch this. So I will just kind of comment where my head's at. So I'm only looking for 1 or 3, going clockwise, counterclockwise, whichever I want to practice at the time. You need to be able to do both. So I just kind of ride the edge, and once I find if I find 2, I go to the opposite side to find or because that can happen too. So you die. It's a huge possibility of it with dolls. It happens. Right now, I'm not worried about XP. Like, obviously, it would be nice if I could do these without dying to dolls, but dolls will absolutely murder you. You just have to keep moving in here. And for some of you really, really new guys, if you don't know what dolls are, these undead guys, these that run up on you, these guys, they absolutely murder you. They're in packs of so there's 1. We're going to go up this way. They're in packs of 2 to 10. Some of them have they're uniques. They have fanaticism, whatever. They have might, whatever debuff they have. They can literally one-shot you if you're not moving, especially, and that's why you need the 105 FCR. So I think this is kind of a weird map. I think it might be over here. Let's see. I think we might have missed. I think it's over here. Gotta be. Actually, I don't know. Where is it? And then some, so like I said, about there's like I said, 80 to 90% of the time you're going to be able to predict where 3 is. Oh, there it is. You see that? That's so weird. Look at that. See how weird this map is? Look at that. You see where my cursor is over here? This is where it was. To have it over here, just absolute nutty. This is this is that random 10 to 20% of the maps that are just screwed. Sometimes you'll find 3 in the middle of the map. Sometimes it's the complete opposite that gets route, whatever. It's just, sometimes it just spawns really, really weird 10 to 15, 20% of the time. And this is it. Like literally you just find 3, you come in here, you just murder Mephisto, and he gets down this low. You do your swap, so I have my blue shield on. And now we have our max, quote unquote. So if your swap is Alibaba and Rhyme, if you have some kind of magic find, if you get your I don't know if Hodo, I forget if Hodo has magic find on it, and more damage, whatever your swap is. This is why you swap, because you want to do this, and then it just you want more magic find. The more magic find, the better, because that's the reason you're in here, is trying to find gear for your guy. And you can absolutely get murked in here. Not running 105 FCR when you have your swap up, and you're not at 105 FCR, and you're still teleporting to the weapon rack, the armor rack, and then the super chest. You can still get murdered very easily in there. You can see my guy. You guys cannot. You can. I'm 100% negative cold res. I have negative 508 or 58% poison resist and negative 30% fire. Terrible, terrible, terrible resistances. Until like the first real step for my guys, I want a wizard spike. Like I need a wizard spike. I don't have CTA. I don't have Hodo. I don't have these things that help me survive and that have resistances on them. I'm running very, very, very basic gear with no, 3 to skills, no resistances, rings with very level 47. This has no resistances on it. I got no. You can see my charms. 4%. Lightning, 6% lightning, faster run walk, 59 to mana. Like this is I have nothing. I have not touched. So obviously I'm going to timestamp this. The thing that you could be working on as soon as you hit. So right now you could just make or find some boots that have some basic magic find on them. You can find some gloves that have base. As soon as you hit that 200% magic find, I could go back with this source and go do Nightmare Cows 50 to 100 to 200 times and start finding magic, 7%, 5%, 6% magic find charms. That's the first step. You can find your base for insight that way. You can find, your first steps. You need your insight. We can look at this real quick. You can go to Nightmare Cows and do this. You can go into, if you can survive in Hell Cows, you could do this. But you're looking for bases. Great poleaxe. You need this thing F. I have an insight right here that has 210 strength. My Merc. So my Merc, I'm gonna go like this real quick. We'll go pick up the Merc. My Merc did not have enough strength to use that insight. My mercenary at level 81 does not have, or did not have. Where the fudge? There she is. I might not have. Oh, she got it. So we can see this. Let's open this up. So I have a rock fleece on this guy. So that Duriel shell we just found is a huge upgrade for my mercenary. So we'll see. So we're at 196 strength. Not even close to the 210 I need for...
I am overburdened.
that insight. So you can see it. This insight. Colossal Volog is 210. I have insight. I have a Closive Volag. It's not F. It's not very good, but it has 14 meditation on it. I can't use it yet until I can get my mercenary to 210 strength. That means I need to hit level 80, 87, 88, whatever that is. It will buff the mercenary, and I need to find a headpiece that has strength on it for my merc. So I could probably just use this, but I don't know if this guy uses Fury visors, or maybe I don't think I have anything. Maybe I do. I could look. Anything has strength on it. For a headpiece, I don't think so. I can make one. I mean, I could easily make one. But then we're running. I mean, this thing, maybe it isn't. Oh, this thing's garbage. So it's just resistances on this. But I could easily just make or find. Can we find? So we need 20? No, we need less. So we need 14. Yeah, we need 14. So we look at this. 8, 16. So 2 of these and a headpiece. And helmet is strength, so 16. So if I put 2 of these in a socketed helmet, my guy could use insight and Duriel shell. So it is an option. So I do technically have insight right now with Duriel shell on my mercenary, which is great. But enough rambling. We'll go back. So going back into Durance, and we'll keep spamming these. You can look at the time stamps if we find anything. So do this. Oh, I did not. I don't think we have enough. Unless we get really lucky. It's really, really terrible not to have a ton of potions. What did I do? God damn it. I swapped my chest piece off. So we got to go back to town. I got to go back to town anyways. I don't think I have enough mana pots. For some reason I did this. So I don't know. They changed. Or maybe it's just default. But they changed. Oh, that didn't swap it. So I had this on my guy. Now we're back. I could tell we weren't at 105 FCR. So now we are. So let's go grab some more mana pots, and we'll go back to doing this. So a little bit of a... All right, there we go. There we go. So we found one. So like I said, that's south. We'll go north. And you guys have not played Source. You can see this is right here. Perfect. What do you got to do? And like I just found Shako off this. I just found Duriel shell. So we just keep. I mean, the mercenary is gonna die here because he's just gonna stand there and get murdered. But maybe he doesn't. Oh, he's gonna die. Is he? Right here, you can easily die in here. Swap on ironhide boots, nothing, and invalid name. We'll see what we can find. Maybe I'll do. I don't know how we can do with these. We'll just see.
Not in town.
Good day.
Things that I'm looking for are the magic find chest piece that I could use. I could easily swap on Mage Fist and then have the magic find chest piece that we could find. It's not a cuirass, but I forget what unique base or armor base it is. We're obviously looking for runes. We're actually obviously looking for Nagels. We're looking for Chanseys. We're looking for War Travs. We are looking for maybe bases. We're looking for Oculus. Is it Oculus that has, I think, Oculus, or we're looking for Wizard Spike. Those are the things that I need on my guy. You know, we're just looking for those extreme upgrades that we need for our guy right now, which is almost everything. We just got Shako, but yeah, look at that. Perfect. I don't give a shit if this guy dies. Out of here. Got the swap on. Blue. There we go. Swap. Dead. In glove, sacred globe. Plate. So I have. Oh, that's another thing that we're 100% looking for. There's 2 demon heads in the game. The word demon head. It's a single word, and it has a space in between demon and head. That's how you find Duriels' visage for your mercenary. If you're looking for G-face, I forget if it's some kind of crown or it's a set green piece crown. For G-face, I forget. Or maybe it's a great helm or something like that. Like this is green, this is whatever. G-face is probably the first thing you'll find. And then you'll find demon head, but you can't, obviously you can't. A couple of demon heads already
Not in town.
already fell off of Mephisto, but they did not roll unique. They rolled uncommon or rare. Obviously, I could have. I've never used telekinesis. It does speed things up, being able to sell things, buy things, interact with the portals. I'm just used to using only, especially when you get your CTA and you have your battle command, battle shout, and you have to add, like me, add 2 more buttons to, thinking about them, instantly, and then going from, 4 or 5 or 6 abilities to 7 or 8 with CTA. It just, I've never gotten used to it, so I don't use telekinesis, but you guys can practice with telekinesis. It'll make these plate or your ability to interact with the map faster or move around the map faster. But since that one was south, this one's north. And this will happen. So I want to show this to you guys. You can get Mephisto stuck right here. So you can see where we are on the map. Meph can get stuck right here. Oh, come on. Not with him. Come on, man. Oh, he's still going to get stuck. This is perfect, actually. So I'm going to be able to kill both of them. That's awesome, actually. Maybe. Oh, he's going to kill me. Come on. We can still probably... We might be able to salvage this. We'll see. Be spicy, but this is what can happen, especially in the middle. You can get the council on you. Oh, this is completely screwed, huh? Oh, did he die? Did Meph die? What? He did die. What? Wow, interesting. Okay, well, somehow Mephisto died. There's super chest. Interesting. So Meph died somehow before council, which is funny. And that. So if that's a 3 socket, I guess we do have Shako now, but if I wonder if it has sockets, I can make the put the strength gems, and then there's 2 socket right now, cornet, and that's my 2 socket helm for my Merc. And he'll be able to use insight, but still he does not survive. Still, you cannot run insight. It doesn't have any leech on it. Meditation is for you as a source. He's not going to survive until he has some way to leech and do a ton of damage. That's why these insights need to be F. They do so much more damage with being on a base with 4 sockets that have F. You know, instead of 569, it might have 800, 900 top end damage on this thing. And then if you have G face or you have some kind of leech on a helm, that's when they're gonna your mercenaries with fortitude are gonna survive, or Duriel Shell Eth are gonna survive, because they can't survive in hell doing cows or doing chaos or whatever. Especially if you don't have CTA. You don't have CTA and you don't have Leech, he's dead. That your mercenary is absolutely dead. But we're gonna throw this in here. We can actually do this right now, so we'll make this real quick. So we got the 2 socket helm. So I know this is probably very janky as fuck. I apologize. There's 16 strength. We're gonna go like this. We'll go grab Merc real quick and at least be able to put insight on him, but he's not gonna survive. So, but it don't matter. Mind the gold. So this, actually, this. So 212. So now he can use insight. Let's go with this one. So there it is. So he goes from 536, 989. You guys can see that damage to 460, 2098 if I had CTA or his might. So when he starts walking around and we go and start killing stuff, his might, the Nightmare Act 2 mercenary with might, his damage will go up. The only issue this guy has right now is the fact that he does not have Leech. So he will absolutely just get murdered and die. Where is this thing? What was it called?
I can't carry anymore.
Look, so it has an amazing amount of damage. No Leech. So he's going to just die. But you see how much of an upgrade that is, and then now I have meditation. So meditation's on me. That's what this buff, this aura is, and that's what helps me regenerate mana, which is amazing. But the mercenary doesn't survive. So if he dies, meditation goes away. So if you guys don't know, for you new guys, meditation is random on this insight. You can go 13 to 17. So you see that first blue line says level 14 meditation. This can spawn or proc between a 13 and a 17. So obviously you want level 17 is the best. And then your 5 to crit strike or 5 to all attributes can change as well. So those 3 things and I bet you probably the enhanced damage, it probably fluctuates as well. So the plus 245%, the 5 to crit strike, the 5 to all attributes, and the meditation are all can fluctuate, where you can have a terrible one, which is 13 and 1 to critical strike, or you can get one that's 17 meditation and plus 5 to crit strike, and then it's amazing. So, and then you can re-roll. You can use a Hell runes and maybe something else, and you can tear out and retry the same 4 socket base over and over and over again until you can see and get you can keep making insight until you get a level 17 meditation aura on it. So you can keep trying again and again and again until you can proc a level 17. Garbage. Well, I was coming back for it, so we're gonna come back. I was coming back here for pots. I was sitting here once again rambling. But we will timestamp the crap out of this thing, and hopefully I can focus and just rattle through a couple of these and show you guys how sometimes extremely easy this is. So it will be once again. Oh, what's up? Goes farther. Perfect. Doesn't mean there's anything out here, but all we're looking for is purple. 1 or 3, and see where we are on the map. That 1, so follow the rules. So I go to the opposite side, which I'm hoping is kind of this way. Looks like it might. I'm assuming it's this way. By that 80% chance. There it is. Perfect. So complete opposite side. So one was west. This is east for 3. And you can see Mephisto's stuck. But problem is I have my mercenary. So he's going to attack my Merc. But look how much damage. Wow, he's getting just absolutely murdered. I had my swap. There's a phase blade. Wow, my mercenary helped just destroy him. Rune, we got to go look at those talons, actually. I think runic talons, and I mean it's white, but it still might have something on it. I think it's runic talons. There's 2 to Shadow Master we want to charge. Obviously that's not what we're looking for, but I'm still getting used to greater. I think it's greater talon or greater talons for Mosaic. Obviously it's white, but I'm pretty sure you can take it and Larzok it and get sockets on a white base. So greater talons is used for Mosaic. It's a rune word for I think it's Blade Fury or something like that. Assassin build. Once again, I could be using a telepathy right here, or is that what it's called? Go skills real quick. Lightning. Telekinesis, not telepathy. Sorry. Telekinesis will just speed you up just that much faster if you get used to actually using it. So there's one. Go to the opposite side. This is south, we're going north. And I bet you it's right here. There it is. Wow, he's just getting absolutely murdered. Dimensional blade. That is a lightsaber. There's no fucking way. Look at it right now. If there's Rift, attack speed, nothing, absolutely nothing. That's nothing that we need. Lion Helm. What was that? So there right now. So once again, you guys can't see it, but right now it says terror approaches. So once again, they're just absolutely spamming. Diablo clones right now, D-clones on ladder. So it's Sunday night. And I really don't care. I cannot kill a D-clone with my, and then I just don't want, you could have some people help you with D-clone, but I'm not worried about it right now. Absolutely atrocious resistances. I need a wizard spike. But right now I'm batting about 90%. And I'll probably die right here. But, 90% of these I can survive no problem finding and getting to Mephisto. You guys just have to practice too. Staying away from dolls and understanding how the maps spawn just like that. So I found one. I know 80-90% of the time I know where 3 is. And look at that once again. And just earlier. So this is run 129 at 120 or 119. So 10 runs ago I found Shako. So This is why we do it. So, Wizard Spike. I found a Reaper's Toll earlier too. I mean, this is just another reminder of that. We got a Topaz, Monarch, Thresher. Nothing dropped there, but keep just blasting through these. You're just looking for and checking these item and gear racks and reset and do it again. If you can start crushing through these, doing 50 to 100, 200 of these, you might come out of here with Shako, might come out of here with Chances, might come out of here with Gold Wraps, might come out of here with War Travs. Mara, I've seen Mara's drop off this. Viper, or your Viper Mage chess piece. Nagels. I have not seen a Nagel yet. This is prime. Well, on Duriels better. You know, Act 1, you go to Catacombs and you go kill Hell and Duriel 50 to 100 times. I guarantee you'll find 1, maybe 2 Nagels that way. You can find Nagels off of Meph too. And I'm telling you, if you guys are playing solo, you're struggling. You really do have to have a huge mana pool to do this, right? You guys can see how much mana I'm rocking. There's the super mana potions really help you with this. And as long as you have a giant mana pool like I have, the one of the like I showed. Okay, so I got it. This is a variation. So. This is right here. Here's a spot you can get him stuck right where I'm standing. See if we can't get him stuck right there. No, it's not gonna be stuck. I might be stuck right now, so you guys can see that. The Mephisto can get stuck in a lot of different spots. Just as long as he's almost off your screen, you'll be able to get him to get stuck and then just kill him. Gold. Super chest, you're finding charms. You're looking for grand charms. You're looking for runes. You're looking for amulets, rings. You know, you get the drill. Anything. Jewels. Unique jewels. 5 jewels. You can find unique grand charms. You can get your. You're not gonna be able, might be able to find Geeds.
Yes.
Not here.
Making sure my swap's on. All I'm doing. So just explain this to you new guys. All I'm doing is looking at my guy, my shield. I know how practicing teleporting. Yeah, you want to learn how to teleport, where to put your mouse. But most of the time I'm looking at my guy. I'm looking at my guy. What gear is he using? When I go to my swap, I'm going to a blue shield. That means magic find. When I have my yellow shield up, that's my 105 FCR. That's all I'm looking at, is just making sure that I'm not dying. Because hell, you're going to get murdered. You don't have it. The only thing that's letting you survive this, besides practice and not having this happen, but you can see, oh, he did not go into it. Maybe I'm going to try to get him stuck in this spot. So hopefully he goes right here. Nope. I'll show you guys. Hopefully. We'll go right here. Nope. There he goes. So it's another spot you can get him stuck right here. So I'll put this in the timestamps as position 2. If I don't get the first one where council gets on me, where I usually always go, and they start War Spirit. I didn't get my swap off. I kind of fucked up there because I'm talking too much, but this is the second position. He can always get stuck here. So he gets stuck. You pin yourself against this wall, and he will not cast at you from here. Try again. Maybe I'll do this for another 15 minutes. We'll see how many of these we can plow through. I know I covered a lot of stuff. Insight. I'm trying to get your magic find up. The things that you can swap in, like once again, like I only need to hit, like I said, saying this once again, I only need 105 FCR, so I could easily have magic find here, 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 here. I mean, I'm swapping this. I could swap this too. If this is 45, 35, 20% magic find, it all helps. This would be good. If this was 2 combat skills, this thing would have been next level. You don't understand. If this was 2 combat skills, barb, or 2 to barb skills, with 8% leech, I could put this on my Merc. This thing's amazing. But it doesn't have strength. If this thing had strength on it, let's say it had 8 strength on it, or 5 strength, or 10 strength, this thing would be massive. Well, it says barbarian only, but it's a cornet. It's not a barbarian only. I could put this on my Merc. This is 8% leech with all 4 resistances on it. 54 poison, 19 the others. This thing could have rolled massive. Obviously, it doesn't have the sockets. It could roll 2 sockets, and it could roll 2 to combat skills. This thing, and strength. This thing could have been, instead of the attacker takes damage, if this thing rolled strength, this thing would have been massive. Wow, that thing was borderline absolutely crazy. Headpiece right here, if that would have rolled 2 and some strength on it. Crazy. Still gonna keep it. It's just something I look at later. I put it away. Okay, let's go back. So like I said, picking up. Where did we get that cornet? It might have fell off a Meph. Here, go like this real quick. Put my that 8% leech proc was just stupid on a headpiece. That's just, there's one. So we got to go. This is kind of, wait, what? Look at this. Look at this spawn. Look at this shit. This is that 10, 20%. Look at this garbage. Here's one. Look at this. It's fucking right here. Look at this garbage, man. This is that weird middle spawn shit that can happen. He can actually, so sometimes if Mephisto is too far away from you, he sometimes his health can reset. So sometimes in that position, he just was standing right where I am, and I'm over here. He could actually start gaining life. He'll go back up to half health, and it kind of bugs out a little bit. That's why sometimes you got to kind of teleport right here, and then he'll walk through, and then he'll walk on this platform, and you can teleport back here, and then like stand right where I am right now, and then DPS him down, because he can bug out right there. So much damage from those guys, these hell guys. Ooh. Demon armor, blue, Crusader gauntlets, nothing. Okay. Let's keep spamming these.
Hello, you not?
So we've got, I'm actually going to use these. This has cold res on it. It has faster run. Wow, these things are 30%, and these are 40%. But this has magic find and cold res on it. Sign me up. Perfect. I want to source skills. So our regular. So we've got. Actually, I can't. Look at this. These boots were giving us dexterity. I need to find some dex. Because right now I'm not. That's the problem. So we're at. Oh, we need 2 dexterity, huh? I gotta find some dex, or my swap isn't gonna work. Any? Maybe a ring. I have any ring that has dexterity on it. Faster cast rate. Because I want to use these boots because it has a magic find on it. These things are amazing compared to my other ones. These have magic find and cold res, but I need to find something that has dexterity on it. Let's see. What's this? Although, so this is another one. That's actually amazing. I'm gonna hold on to that. That should actually, I could actually be using this. So I found this. I think you can get 20 to life. So these small charms, 20 life and 7 resistance makes them massive, absolutely massive. Life and res small charms that obviously roll max on both are huge. This thing is not good. I mean, it's okay. It's got half the life on it and 6 to resistance, but these things are crazy, absolutely crazy. So we're not able to use this right now. How do we remedy this? I need a ring, possibly. Do we have any rings? Neck, war cries, so cold skills. Actually, let's look at the neck slot. Maybe I have something that has dex on it that's a neck. Maybe not. I don't know. I haven't picked up very many. Oh, wait. Oh, 16 to, wow. 16 to strength. 7% faster cast rate. So I could actually take that off. For now, 7 dex. Anything that has a socket on it. Yeah, I got to keep these on until I can find, and just maybe on later on. I just need one. I need 2 more dex. If I can find a small charm that has dexterity. Or I could go. So I found, somebody gave me a bunch of. I'm actually going to do it this way. So I have my Annihilus. 17 to all attributes. Do I have a 19? So there's 19 to all attributes. So I do have one. So 19 to all attributes, but I lose a bunch of resistance. So we're going to swap. So this is 19 to all attributes. So like this. Put this one back. And grab this one. So now I have 19 to all. And there it goes. So now it works. Okay, we're good. I was able to swap. So you guys can see how I did that. My other Annihilus had 17. This has 19 to all attributes. So that's why I'm able to put these boots on and not lose the dexterity requirement of my spectral shard. So we were able to make it work. That away, do this. I know it's a bunch of junk. I got to go through my bags, make a couple of mules. Even though, like, so right now it's October 27th. It's a month away from reset. So I have another 4 weeks to play on this guy, and then ladder will reset once again. So maybe, hopefully, I'm going to be able to make some chaos runs for you guys. Be able to maybe make some Undariel runs for you guys. Who knows? Or maybe just some Meph runs where I'm not babbling the whole time. But I come back to this game every 6 months to a year and try again. I love my source. I love teleporting around and just murdering everything. Oops. And that's what we're doing. Trying to share. I mean, so if anybody here is new and has listened to this far, and you're a new and up-and-coming sorceress, you have to get used to teleporting at 105. You have to get a giant mana pool. You have to learn how to do this. Be fast, 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 fast. Learn how these maps work. So that one was south. This one's obviously 80% of the time it's going to be north, some version of north, because it has to face that way. So we're going to check this way, and we'll see. There it is. So you see how it has to face this way. It has to face north. So it's most of the time it's going to be some version of north or west. Whoa, hi. We got company, so we're gonna go over here, drag him over here to position 2, and get it. So we go like this. Once he moves over a little bit, there he goes. Okay, perfect. So position 2, once again. Don't have another health pot, so we gotta make this quick. Hopefully his poison doesn't take us all the way down, but we'll see if it wears off. Dust, Griffin's headdress. I don't know if we didn't get our swap off. I don't know if Griffins can fall out of here. But the base definitely did. And that was it. So Griffins is a sorceress, and I think Amazon uses it. They use lightning damage modifiers. Still picking these up are good. This can roll. This one obviously druid skills plus, you know, 3 to druid skills plus 2, or no, plus 2 to druid skills, and these can have like plus 3 to other druid skills. These have plus 5 skillers on it, I believe. So these things can be massive and sockets. So some of these headdresses can be stupid good. So you pick them up and you check them.
Not in town.
Sure, it's not yellow. Again. Oh, there's one. This is kind of north a little bit. Like northeast, so maybe it's southwest, so we'll kind of start heading this way. Oh, it's kind of west, southwest, so that's good. Kind of exactly where we expected it to be. And once again, precision is perfect. We're doing a lot more damage right now. I don't know. I think it's just Shako. Shako's giving us plus 2 to our skills and attributes, so I think that's why we're doing more damage.
I am overburdened.
I'm just doing that so I can pick that up. Runic. That's going away. Runic Talons. I think it might be greater. I think might be greater Runic Talons, whatever it is. But you really do want to pick up those assassin claws. Greater claws. It's either Runic Talons or greater Runic Talons is what you need for Mosaic bases.
Yes.
And we're heading completely east. Go, go, go east. I think it's too far south. We gotta back up this way. Exactly where we thought it would be. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Another hell. Clear. Perfect. Mephisto. Going down, buddy. Come on. Let's leave off with something good. Let's get a wizard spike or something. Essence. Pete. Get something interesting to drop before we finish out. There's a greater claws, but we're not looking for blue. We're looking for gray or white. You could pick up that visor if you really wanted to and check it. It might have +3 to battle orders, +3. You know, you can put Larzok it, I believe. Try to get sockets on them.
Good day.
Still pick these up. Just to look at them. There's Siggins. Need it, but so just pick it up just for fun. And we'll do, this will be the last one. So hopefully I will wrap this up at the end. And a recap what was said. Too much babbling. I'm sorry. But we'll go like this, like this. Hopefully we will get... Oh, not that way, I guess. Wow, look at that. So one. Go south, kind of southeast. We're heading northwest. There it is. Look at that. Beautiful. Look at that, man. It's just 80% of the time, that's exactly how it works. You know exactly where they are. No, that didn't work out. So we go to position 2, stand in it, teleport. Did not go there, so we kind of lock him back out. Where he's kind of standing correctly. Come on out here. Oh, he got stuck. Perfect. Look at that. So he can get stuck on the opposite way too. Swap. Gothic plate. Crystal sword. We got a rattle. I forget. Rattle gore or rattle cage is what that thing is. Barrel axe. I don't think that's anything. Is something dropped? Flawless topaz. Forged plate. So we will recap. Look at this rattle cage, I think. The unique that we just got. Rattle cage. So early crushing blow for like barb build. So started off. Let's see. Look at this. So 18 runs ago, got my Shako. Not really find anything, but once again, I hope you guys enjoy these. I'm going to be making some more of these, and I will, as soon as I can get the pieces in place. So my next step on this is trying to just find a little bit better magic find on my gloves, better magic find on my boots, some Nagels. I can swap this amulet out, try to hit 220, 240 on magic find, because you know the huge goal is finding Tal Rosh's set. If I can get Tal Rosh's chest piece, I've already got the belt, and then amulet. That's gonna get that's what pushes you to 340, 350 magic find. Having chances, having war travs, being able to hit that 400 and 420 magic find. But these are the things that you're looking for. But the next step in this, for me, would be to try to get Duriels Visage or a G-Face to drop for my mercenary, because I need to slowly transition to trying to get to like level 90 with my guy. Like I need to focus on not dying and start doing chaos runs to hit 90, and then we can start getting those better drops. Chaos, being able to get efficient at doing chaos runs is amazing. You'll start getting into your runes, and you just got to get lucky. Like, or just right now, as I was making this video, there was 3 Diablo clones, And every single time that happens, you get one of these. Whenever you kill somebody turns into Stone of Jordan, declone invades your game, and you can go and get one of these Anni charms. If you can get a 2020, you can sell that for a low rune, and then now you have fortitude. So anytime, people start spamming declones, you want to do them because you can get that perfect Annihilus. Maybe people aren't necessarily looking for the perfect XP gain, but if you can get 20 attributes, 20 resist, those things for sell for so much, and you have so many chances at them because people are, especially if they're doing them in batches, you can get somebody to come and help you, and then they'll help you kill declone, and then you can identify it. If it's a 2020, turn around and sell that thing for a low rune, and now you're really, really close to getting fortitude for your mercenary. So going into chaos, if your mercenary survives, now you're really going to be able to start getting your guy up to the mid 90s, be able to get some better drops, and then you're really off and running, doing what I do, which is Blizzard in my Hydra build, and you guys can go watch those videos from season 2. So appreciate you guys. Subscribe if you enjoy this stuff, and I'm going to be making more of these. Peace out, guys.